Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. Here's Miller on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, kick 26.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Hopefully not a sign of how this game is going to go as they step up for 2nd and long. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. You won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third down now, Jaguars going nickel. 3rd and long for him here. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
And this opening drive set it for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They're going for it. It's Rodgers. This one's caught. Smith has it. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
A Escapes the pocket. That finds Hunter downfield. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most important, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Warren here from the gun, and his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down, Pittsburgh.
319. Hey, take 20.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They start out with a 2nd and 3. A give left side to Warren. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. This gets forward to around the 29. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
2 yards on the pickup.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He throws a bullet down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they face second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Steelers get some late points in the lead.
Touchdown!
Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
This one is up and good. And they add one on to their their first touchdown of the contest.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Fred on red. 11. Done. This is hot. 11.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On the jump.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, touch. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
And the Jaguars, first down.
1st down throw, Lawrence. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Hey, kill.
Lawrence working from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. To throw, Rodgers. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Roman Wilson reels it in. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To the air on 1st down, Rodgers. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
That's a gain of 8. Brings brings up third
3rd and 2, Rodgers. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Right open. Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, behind you.
Back to throw it. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
On his Little for the extra point. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick
Now
off
Boswell on to send this away. Tootin now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Son, that's 11, Agate. Safe right.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are finally stopped on the return. But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Warren is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers push their lead to 3.
17. Jaguars 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Tootin now on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Thomas Jr.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Hey, run! Go. Silver.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Caught. Nice game left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's good.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers are going to have possession at their own 46. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
First down throw here by Rodgers. He put everything he had into this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it sets up second down. Now Rodgers. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
Down the field, he's got Wilson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down. First down, Steelers.
Hey, take 26.
Trying an inside give to Ward. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The grab in bounds left side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Tootin now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Rip, 23. Red.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
On red. Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Throw Right side, caught by Thomas. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, hot.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Jaguars first
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey,
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down.
A 6-yard loss.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
4th and forever coming up.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, let's go. Go. Sink right. Red.
Desperation time here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.